Hello friends, Mandar here. I'm back with another video. Yesterday, May 2026 Visa Bulletin was out, and you don't want to miss this update because there is no update and it has implications on your filing of 485. It literally will determine your timeline of green card. USCIS has just shut down the early filing and has started adopting the final action chart. If you will miss in April, you may miss chance for a little while. So let me break down what is happening, what will happen in the next couple of months, what will happen in October, in my opinion, and what should you do next. So let's get into it. If you are here for the first time, welcome. My name is Mandar and I make immigration and lifestyle related videos for US and Canada. I'm not an immigration lawyer, so anything that I say on this video or on my channel is for information purpose only. And for your specific immigration needs, before you take any action, you should hire a competent immigration lawyer. Check out the links in the description because those are affiliate links and you might find something interesting and you will also help the channel. While you are down there, hit the like button. That will help propagate this video to people who are interested in it. Also share this video with others who are in the immigration process. There are links in the description to contact me through Calendly and also link to my masterclass. Everything is down there in the description. Now let's jump into it. Now as usual, we'll start with the family based section with the comparative analysis of April Visa Bulletin with May Visa Bulletin. On the left hand side, I have April Visa Bulletin and on the right hand side, I have May Visa Bulletin. Let's start with the final action date for family section. F1, as you can see, from all chargeability China and India, the dates have moved forward from May 2017 to September 2017. Mexico has improved from February of 2007 to August of 2007. Philippines has remained the same. F2A category has also progressed significantly from February to August of 2024 for all chargeability China, India, Mexico and Philippines across the board. F2B category has stayed the same at 22nd of May 2017 for all chargeability China, India, Mexico and Philippines also remain the same. F3 category dates progressed from 22nd of December 2011 to 15th of February 2012 for all chargeability China, India. Mexico has not progressed, but Philippines has progressed from 1st of July 2005 to 22nd of November 2005. F4 category dates have progressed for all chargeability China, India from June to November. And India, the dates have not changed unfortunately, and same for Mexico. But Philippines has progressed from February of 2007 to July of 2007. Now let's go to the filing chart of the family based section. I don't anticipate, but there is actually some surprising forward moment in the final action chart, in the filing chart for family based. And this is going to have even more implications for employment based category. I will talk about it in a moment. F1 category has moved forward from all chargeability China, India from 1st of March 2018 to 1st of October 2018, which is significant forward moment. Mexico has moved forward from April to October of 2008 and Philippines has stayed the same. F2A category remains current. F2B category has also moved forward from August of 2017 to January of 2018. For Mexico and Philippines, it has remained the same. F3 category has moved forward from November 2012 to December 2012 for all chargeability China, India. For Mexico, it has remained the same. And for Philippines, it has moved forward from July to August of 2006. F4 category has moved forward from May 2009 to September 2009 for all chargeability and China. But for India, it has moved forward. In India, it has remained the same. Mexico, it has remained the same, and Philippines, it has remained the same. So what does this signify? For F1 category, you can see there is significant forward movement in some of these categories. What this means is USCIS is expediting the issuance of green card for the backlog people in family based section. It is trying to make optimum use of its available visa numbers for family category, and they are going to make every attempt to use every visa number that is available in the family based category. That is what it means with the forward progression of movement in the family chart, especially in the filing chart. So the final action will also subsequently move towards these dates by the end of the year. So this is not a very good news for the employment based category, because if their attempt is to use up all the visa numbers from family based category, including those numbers that are left over from 75 countries, there won't be any spillovers coming into the employment based section. Now this is too early to predict. We still have 5 more months to go. So We'll monitor how this situation unfolds, but I am seeing progressively that they are continuing to use as many visa numbers as possible in the family-based section. We should not expect those 59,000 visa numbers to be made available in October Visa Bulletin in employment-based section. So let's see how it works. Now let's go to the employment-based section. Now first let's look at EB1, employment based final action chart. EB1, all chargeability remains current. China has stayed the same at 1st of April 2013 and India has also stayed the same at 1st of April 2013. I don't know how this happens, how they can move the date significantly for 1 year and 2 months from 2022 to 2023 April and then be stalled for another month. I just don't understand this, but I will hold my thoughts on that. Mexico and Philippines remains the same. Employment based second category EB2, all chargeability is current and it remains current in the May Visa Bulletin, which is good news because any spillover visas, lateral spillover visas will be distributed to employment based backlog countries such as China and India. The dates for China and India remain the same. China remains at 1st of September 2021 and India for EB2 remains at 15th of July 2014. Mexico and Philippines remain current. EB3 category for all chargeability remains same. China remains same, India remains the same at 15th of November 2013. There is no progression in final action chart. I was expecting at least 1 or 2 months given that they had moved forward these final action filing date charts significantly forward. How can they not move anything in the final action chart is beyond me at this point of time. So I don't trust the logic that USCIS is using at this point of time to hold these visa numbers in the final action chart. I just don't trust it. But let's keep going. Mexico and Philippines dates also remain the same. Other workers category has slightly improved from November 2021 to February of 2022. Same, but the rest of the chart for the other workers category remains the same. For EB4, it remains the same. For certain religious workers category, it remains the same. And for the rest of the chart for EB5, it remains current. Now let's look at the filing date chart, which I'm not anticipating there will be any change in the filing date chart. EB1 remains current for all chargeability. For China, India, it remains at 1st of December 2023. Mexico, Philippines remain the same. No change in filing date chart. EB2 is also same across the board. EB3 is also same across the board. No change whatsoever. EB4, other workers category remains exactly the same. No change in the chart as far as I can see in the filing date chart in employment based category. Now let's quickly take a look at if there are any notes at the bottom from the Visa Bulletin. Availability of family sponsored and employment based green cards. Okay. Immigrant visa issuance rates for aliens from certain countries have decreased in the light of various actions the administration has taken to protect national security and public safety. Consequently, to make visas available in accordance with the section of the INA to prospective immigrants from other countries to use immigrant visa numbers that are available in 2026, dates for filing and final action have been advanced across various immigrant visa categories. Note that as additional immigrant visa demands materializes or administration actions are amended, retrogression may be necessary later in the fiscal year to keep issuance within the annual limit. The situation is being continuously monitored and adjustments will be made accordingly. Now let's pause here. What they are saying is they have already advanced the dates in the last month significantly for EB2 and EB3 to 15th of January 2015. And they are not moving the final action chart. So what they are saying is they have enough visa numbers for the demand. So how come they have significantly moved forward the filing date chart but not the final action chart? Final action chart is not moving in this particular month. That is something of a mystery to me. But additionally, they are also saying that if things change, they are going to do the retrogression. In other words, I believe that retrogression might happen in the later months of this fiscal year. I think the earliest when we can see the retrogression is in the July Visa Bulletin. That is the last quarter, that is the start of the last quarter for this fiscal year. And that's where I would anticipate to see some retrogression happening in the EB category especially. Let's keep monitoring. Let's go into the next section. Here's visa availability in the employment fist category, unreserved category for India. Sufficient demand and increased number used by India in EB5 unreserved category may make it necessary to retrogress the final action date or make the category unavailable to hold visa number used within the maximum allowed limit. So this means that the unreserved category for India may become unavailable or they may retrogress. They are saying they will retrogress, but in the past they have also made it unavailable. So we'll see what happens in the June Visa Bulletin. And now the most important thing that I want to see is what chart they are going to start using in May. Okay, so they have updated next month's adjustment of status chart. For family based, dates of filing chart will be used, but for employment based, you must use the final action chart in order for you to apply for your 485. Okay, now this and this right here is going to make a huge difference. What it means is it's going to be very critical for Indian nationals and Chinese nationals, because those are the two heavily backlogged countries in the employment based category. So as per this report by Manifest, USCIS will switch over from the dates of filing chart to final action chart. So what are the implications? Rest of the world is still current, which means any lateral visa, any unused visa from the rest of the world will spill over into the backlog countries. That is the good news. Now the bad news part is especially for EB1 and EB2 India. So let's look at it. EB2 India. In April, you can file adjustment of status if your priority date is on or before January 2015. So until end of April 30th, anybody who has the priority date of on or before January 15, 2015 can file their adjustment of status for EB2 India. But come May 1st, only people who have the priority date before July 15th of 2014 will be eligible to apply for I-485. So that is the big change. So if you are between July 15th of 2014 and January 15th of 2015, if your priority date lies in between for EB2 category India, this is your last chance to apply for I-485, because we don't know when those dates will become current again in the future. So you should make every attempt to file your 485 during this time frame on or before April of 30th. And the same goes for EB1 India and China. In April, clients can file if their priority date is on or before 1st of December 2023. But on 1st of May onwards, you can only file for your adjustment of status if your priority date is before 1st of April 2023. If your priority date is within these two times, 2nd of April 2023 and 1st of December 2023, you only have the next couple of weeks before April 30th to file your 485. So that is the biggest impact of USCIS changing their strategy from allowing people to use final action date chart instead of the filing date chart. Normally they would switch over from filing date chart to final action chart in January or February, but this year they have waited until May Visa Bulletin to do so. So which is one odd thing. But the other odd thing and which is very important is they have allowed this filing date chart to advance so fast into 2015, but they are not allowing people to file for a 485. So what's the point of advancing the filing date chart? I don't understand. And that too when they are also not able to advance the final action chart. So if you want my advice, if you want to contact me what you should do to expedite your application in 485, contact me with the Calendly link in the description, and I will give you my advice on what you should do immediately right now if you want to file for 485. Also, for those people whose final action is current, you need to start pinging them. You need to take some proactive measures to make your case move forward, because you have a window of opportunity now until July. My speculation is in July or August of this year, there may be a retrogression coming. So you need to take action immediately. If you have not taken action, if you want my advice, find the link in the description for Calendly, contact me and I will review your scenario and I will give you your non-legal advice from my perspective, what you should do to get your green card within this window while your final action date is current. This is very crucial for two types of people whose priority dates are within this particular time frame, which is going to go away on 1st of May. And second, for people whose priority date is already current, they should take action to nudge USCIS to get attention on your case and get your green card approved before the looming retrogression towards the end of the year. If you want to contact me, again, find all the links in the description. I have my EB1A masterclass coming up towards the end of this month. Find that link in the description as well. Hope you will take some concrete actions from this video. By the way, there are a lot of people who are contact me regarding their RFEs and denials on their EB1A cases. So if you find yourself in that situation, I have a lot of advice from what I am seeing from the cases that are being given RFEs and being rejected. So contact me if you need my advice. And if you like the content of this video, hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one.
And that brings me to the sponsor of today's video. Have you ever done the Google search of your own name? Look what I have found when I did mine. Here's what comes up. While some of this information is relevant, the other makes me uncomfortable that my information is exposed for a sale like this. Data brokers sell your information to scammers, spammers, or anybody else who may want to target you. Your full name, email address, home address, your relatives' names, health information, it's all out there. That's why I have been using Aura, sponsor of today's video. Aura shows me which data brokers are selling my information and automatically submits opt-out request for me. Cleaning up my information not only helps reduce the amount of spam I get, but it also protects me from hackers who could use this information to help them access my social media accounts, bank accounts, or other sensitive information. Aura does so much more to protect my information and my family's information from online threats I can't see. I get other features like antivirus, VPN, password management, parental controls, identity theft insurance, and more without having to download several different apps. It's really easy to set up, and best of all, I get everything for one affordable price. You may already have one or two of these tools, but not having Aura is like locking the front door but leaving your back door wide open. Aura is always on, doing the hard work of keeping me safe so I can focus on other tasks with peace of mind. I value my privacy and I value yours. You can go to my link which is on the screen and in the description and start your free 2 weeks trial. So protect your information, your family, and have a peace of mind. That's Aura.